Hi guys, I'm Asnith, and today I am going to be bringing you another raw food recipe. Okay, so for today's recipe, I'm going to be demonstrating how to make your own healthy parfait, fruit parfait slash kind of nut parfait. All right, so guys, traditionally, parfaits usually have yogurt, they have some granola, they have some fruit, and maybe a couple of other things people want to add. I'm going to begin by showing you how I'm going to make my cashew cream. I'm not going to be using yogurt. I'm substituting that for a cashew cream. So before I even started this video, guys, I already started making that. I didn't want it to take too long on video because it can take me anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes to get it blended well. So for this part, I've already added 1 cup of cashews. Now with the cashews, we want to soak those for about 24 hours. Rinse all the water off, clean it, and then use them. So I've already dumped 1 cup of cashews into here. And then I'm going to be using close to a cup of water. Sometimes you can go from half to about a cup to figure out how to blend it smoothly. I'm using just maybe a little bit under a cup of water for my cashew cream. The next thing I've already added is some lemon. You want to take 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and add it into the mixture. Another thing you can do is add maple syrup. Now, some people they have a sweet tooth. They want to maybe use a tablespoon. I'm going to say just use a dash. You're going to be adding fruit and other stuff. So do it according to your taste buds. I didn't add this part yet, so now I'm going to add in the maple syrup. Woo, a little bit more than I expected. All right, so now I'm going to just blend this. As it goes, I'm going to show you. Mine is really creamy. I've already made my cashew cream that quick and easy, guys. So I'm just going to move this over because now I want to make my granola. All right, so this part of how you're going to do your granola is up to you. Sometimes people like to use walnuts. You can use walnuts, almonds, cashews, whatever you want to make this part of your granola. I'm just going to stick with almonds. And I'm just going to do it by eye. I'm going to say about half a cup if you like, guys. You kind of don't. I don't need that much for what I'm doing today. So I'm going to add that. I'm going to start out with 2 dates. Sometimes I feel like I need more. Sometimes I feel like I need less. And then I'm going to add some coconut. I like to buy unsweetened coconut, dried coconut. So I'm going to add that in as well. And now I'm going to pulse and blend this. Now guys, this might be just a little loud for you. Sorry about that. Was it plugged in? All right guys, so I must not have it done that well. It's not starting. All right, there we go. And guys, just that easy. I've made my granola part of it. So I'll just show you how it looks. It just breaks it down. All right, so now I'm going to begin to build this in my cup. So the first thing I want to do, add at the bottom, is my granola mix. Guys, so good. I want to add in my granola mix. And you can play this by eye. I mean, have fun with it. This is what I love about raw food. There's, people should be like, oh, you should do it exactly. Do what you want to do to have fun. Make it look good, that's all. Okay, so I want to add the granola. And then I want to add my first layer of the cashew cream. The next thing I want to do is just add my fruit in. So right here I have some blueberries and strawberries all cut up. And how much you want to add in there is totally up to you. You could do 1 layer blueberries and then 1 layer strawberries. I want to just taste both as I'm moving up. All right, so see how beautifully this is looking so far? So easy to make, guys. I'm going to add me another layer of my granola. It's coming out so beautifully. All right, and then I want to add another layer of the cashew cream. Guys, this is why I love raw food. It's just so easy to make. It really is. You kind of can't mess it up. All right, so there's my other layer. Look how beautifully this is looking so far. I just feel like I want to put a little bit more strawberries on here. Now I'm going to add another layer of my granola on top. Just looking so beautiful. Ooh. It makes me want to sing, guys. That might not be a good idea. Seriously. Okay, so I'm going to add another layer of my cashew cream on top. And then I'm going to finish that off with another layer of fruit. This is just so easy to make. When you have company, guys, or if you're like me, I was exercising this morning for, guys, probably a good 3 hours. And I just want something a little heavy, but that's easy to make. All right, so pretty much this is it. See how beautiful it is? And I am done with my fruit parfait. And now, I'm going to taste it. Whoa. Guys, this is so good. This is so delicious. The only thing is, you're gonna have to stop yourself at one, because this is one of those things where you may want to eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or more. Guys, that is so good. Wow. All right. Guys, I hope this recipe will bless you. Try this. This is so easy to make. All right. If you would add anything, let me know. Guys, until next time, have a great taste.